Everybody, welcome back. It's Sunday again, and I'm enjoying the weather. It turned in the 60s here today, and the robins are back from their migratory run. They go south for the winter, and they come back to Illinois in the summer. It's always good to see them. I'm always grateful to see them. It makes me feel like summer's around the corner and the cold is over, although we could still have a pretty nasty weather in March. Usually spring is sprung by the middle of March. I wanted to talk to you today about insomnia. Insomnia is something that I think all people with DID, I would have to say most people with DID, I don't know about all, but most people with DID have had some time or another in their recovery or even before. I know I began having insomnia when I was 4 or 5 years old. I remember lying at the foot of my bed when I was 6 years old with my coloring book, coloring by the street lamp because I couldn't sleep. Everybody else in the house was awake or asleep, but I was awake. This went on till I was, oh my goodness, I've only been sleeping about 5 years. And I'm 61, so I'm considered about 56 years old when I just discovered how to sleep. What it took was a medication that was not like Ambien. Ambien knocked me over totally, and I didn't do well on it. But they gave me low doses of a medication, and that can work as a to fight insomnia. And I began to sleep, and I love sleeping. But there are some things you can do to help yourself if you're having trouble sleeping. One of them is to download your information off your brain onto paper. That is, if you have all these thoughts in your head, just racing thoughts, and I hate racing thoughts, write them down on a piece of paper. Write them all out. Don't have to be in any order. Don't have to use good grammar. Don't have to use good spelling. Just write them out, because that helps a lot to get it out of your head and onto paper. Another thing to do is to practice good sleep hygiene. Don't keep a TV in your room. If you do have one, don't use it. Bedtime is bedtime. Start about an hour before you go to bed. And turn off the phone, turn off the television, turn on a little soft music, read a book. That's not too triggering or too exciting. Don't drink caffeine after noon. I drink caffeine in the morning, but I do not drink it past noon. I do not eat chocolate past noon either, I do not chocolate past noon either because it has caffeine in it. Let's see, what else can you do? Make sure that you have a nice cool room, that you have cool clothes on if you're going to bed. Wrap up in a nice warm heavy blanket and just chill out. It may take some time for you to go to sleep, but allow yourself the privilege of knowing that you will sleep eventually. If you can't sleep, don't lay there and toss and turn. Don't fight it. Get up and move around. Get up and read. Get up and listen to some music. Get up and do a little housework quietly. And you'll notice that when you don't fight it, you're more likely to sleep better. Falling asleep may be tough. It takes me sometimes 2 hours to fall asleep. But if I do have trouble like that, I get up and move around. It's just the way it is. There are other things you can do, but those are the main things I do to help me sleep. And it really is nice to be able to sleep again. And I'm encouraging you to keep your chin up. You will sleep. It just takes time, especially when you're first getting in therapy. Oh my God, you're so upset all the time, and so enthralled with your not enthralled is probably not the right word, but involved in your diagnoses that it's hard to see the forest for the trees. And sleep is not one of the things is conducive to you, especially if you're dealing with abuse from childhood. What was the most dangerous place and the most dangerous time to spend when you were a child? In bed at night, right? So going to bed at night and sleeping can be very difficult because it can be triggering. Try to calm yourself as far as your inner children, your inner selves. Try to be calm with them. Try to calm them down. Give them some warm milk. Drink some nice tea, warm sleepy time tea or something like that doesn't have caffeine in it. That'll help you relax. Take a nice warm bath, soaky bath. Take a hot shower. Those things help you sleep too. Get some really soft sheets. I did that one for myself too. Some really slick, soft, try saying that 10 times fast. Sleek, soft sheets. And I don't know, the coolness of the sheets made me feel better. And I have a 4-inch foam on my bed. I can sink into at night and just get relaxed. I hope this helps. I hope you take some of these suggestions and that it helps you to sleep. And I hope your weather is as good as it is here because it's really beautiful. And you have a good week, and I will talk with you next one. Bye-bye.